everybody, it's Jay Ball, Blue Jays Outdoors. Really excited about this episode. This is my very first official Icast 2022 video that I'm making for you guys. I want to try to make a video every day. I'm going to try my best, but today's Tuesday, the show doesn't start until tomorrow. Today's Monday, the show doesn't start until tomorrow. But I'm really fortunate to work with Revital Outdoors this year, and they've actually invited me to come over and help them set up a little bit. But before I even went to the show, I wanted to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to survive not only Icast, but some of these bigger fishing shows, hunting shores, outdoor shows, it's any kind of show in general, because they can be pretty taxing, whether you're working the booth with one of your partners or one of your pro staff, or if you're just walking the show, right? So I've been working cutting tool shows for about 16 years with my normal career, and I've learned some tips and tricks over the years that I want to share with you guys real quick. So for me, I always have my bag with me. I always try to bring a couple things, and I've got some different things laid out here that I want to just tell you what to have. It's really nice to have, because you might not be thinking about it, right? You're at the show, you're excited to see people, talk to people, and you might forget about a few key things. But hands down, one of the most important things to do is to make sure you stay really well hydrated at the shows. So you can see I've got 2 bottles of water here. I always have at least 2 or 3 bottles. I even have my travel bottle of water with me as well. I know you can buy water at the show, but guys, stuff can get expensive at these shows, so that's one of the reasons why I always try to have at least 2, maybe 3 or 4 bottles of water with me, just depending on the show itself, how long it's going to be. So I want to make sure I've got plenty of water. If you're like me, you get really excited when you talk about fishing, meeting people, you're going to start to sweat. Do yourself a favor, bring a stick of deodorant. Just do yourself a favor, bring a stick of deodorant. You'll thank me later, okay? Gotta make sure you stay fresh and clean when you're talking to people. Also, what tends to happen too is if you don't get a chance to drink or a chance to eat, you could get a headache. So I always have some Tylenol with me. I'm some sort of headache medicine, just in case. I keep some Pepto-Bismol with me as well too, just in case you get an upset stomach. Because again, you're talking to people, you might not be able to eat right, which is really hard to do. You could get an upset stomach. It doesn't hurt to have some Pepto-Bismol chewables. When it comes to food at these shows, it's really difficult to eat healthy, okay? They've got fried food, they've got fries, they've got hot dogs and hamburgers, they've got chips and soda and popping, guys. It's just really hard to eat healthy at a show. If you want to save yourself some money and kind of control what you eat, I always bring a couple things with me. Big fan of these tuna, these StarKist tuna packs. These are like $1 a piece. Heather and I, Mrs. Blue and I, just picked a couple of these up at the store at Walmart. These are like $1 a piece, 15 grams of protein. Usually take 2 of these with me a day. They've got forks there that you guys can use, but man, these are really handy to have. I know they use these on the boat, but I use these for shows as well. Some sort of granola bar. I'm a big fan of these Kind bars, these nut butter, peanut butter bars. These are really good. And then also some pistachios, something a little bit different, some more protein. Again, they've got good show food, right? All these shows have really good food, but unfortunately, it's really hard to eat good at the shows. But just want to give you guys kind of a breakdown of some tips and tricks on how to survive these shows, because again, they can be really long. I think Icast is like 4 days long. So when you're working the booth or when you're walking around the show, it's just really important to make sure you stay hydrated, keep some protein in, get some decent food. Want to make sure you got some headache medicine. Want to make sure you got some deodorant, because you just want it, especially here in Florida. It's super hot. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tips and tricks video. Looking forward to seeing everybody at Icast this year. This is my very first year, so I'm super excited, super stoked to see everybody at Icast this year. Swing by the Revital Outdoor booth. I'll be there all week. Working. I'll also be walking around the show, talking with other vendors and other influencers. So really excited to meet everybody. Can't thank you guys enough for all your support. Keep the likes coming, keep the comments coming. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you guys like these kind of short tips and tricks videos on how to survive these outdoor fishing shows, I love to make this kind of content. So again, cannot thank you guys enough for all your support. And remember, the easiest way to change your attitude is by showing gratitude. Thanks, and hopefully I'll see you at Icast 2022 here in Orlando, Florida.